How's it going, everybody? Welcome to tonight's stream. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. We've got some goodies. We've got some different stuff tonight. We actually got some restocks of sets we haven't opened up in quite some time in the form of Prismatic. We also have Destined Rivals as well. We've got a cool new bundle up on the website for people if they do want to jump in. Of course, we also have the wheel still live this month until the end of the month, and then we will reveal the top prize winners. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So I hope everyone's had a fantastic week. I kind of feel like this week's gone like super quick. I don't know why. It just seems like a blink and you miss it. Also, did any of you guys manage to pick up the stuff on the Pokemon Center was it last night? I think it was last night, right? The perfect order or whatever the new set's called. I got error 15 out of there so many times. I must have been trying for like 2 hours to try and just get any. And I was like, oh my days. Like, I was like, I'm cooked. There's no way I can even, like, ETBs and everything. I'm like, they're clearly gone. Luckily, managed to get in. Finally got it working and managed to get them. They were there for ages. I was surprised. I was like, keep an eye on like what people were saying in the Discord. And I was just genuinely surprised that they were available that long, especially when they were 2 per customer as well. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. I can't lie. I was like, either they've made loads or people really don't care about this set. I know we haven't seen anything. We haven't seen anything at all about the set apart from it's got Mega Zygarde in it, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure on that one. Definitely not too sure on that one. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and make sure to subscribe, of course. And if you do want to jump in and get involved tonight, make sure to use the link in the chat or in the description. We do have, we still have the January sale going on for the Mega Evo Phantasmal Flames. And then we also have a new bundle on there. With Destined Rivals, and we got Prismatic as well. Next week I should be getting my 151. They were supposed to be here this week, but the person that was sending them out to me, there was some delays or something, so they'll be here next week. So we'll be doing some 151 English 151 shenanigans. I did try and get some more Mega Dream, and then the price went up by like 35%. I was going to order some more boxes in, and I contacted my Japanese guy, and I was like, hey, you know, I want to order some more. I want to order probably like another, maybe like 20 boxes or whatever. And he was like, oh yeah, the prices have gone up. And I was thinking, okay, like maybe a little bit, you know, maybe like 5%, 10 in absolute max. And he was like, nope, they've gone up a lot. And when I saw the price, I was like, yes, screw that. I am not buying these until the price goes down. And then the new set, which is due to come out like next week or whatever it is, the new Japanese set, they had the pre-order price up again, still quite high. About literally maybe 4 days ago, I think it was on the 5th of January, they were up for pre-order. And then today, the price of that for the pre-order prices has already dropped by nearly 40%. People are not interested in whatever this Mega Zygarde says. It's, yeah, I mean, I say it's weird. We didn't even know what's even in the set yet. But people are already like, nope. I would assume it's a small set. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's a small set. I don't know if they've actually announced how big the set is. I haven't really looked into it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah. Football picks, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Macy, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. Got an update on the PSA return. It is in the final stages. So it's been graded, it's been assembled, and they're in the final quality checks. So fingers crossed. If it, well, I mean, would it get an upcharge? Probably not, because the rate that we paid might not get an upcharge even if it did get 10. Yeah, I don't think it will, because obviously, you know, as with everything, prices have fallen, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm still waiting on my submission that I sent back in August. I've paid for that one, as in like I've paid because it's been completed, and it's been completed for a month. I thought I was going to get it at the end of December, because it was the first week of December that they were like, oh, it's ready to ship. So I was like, okay, cool, brilliant, it's going to be on its way, and it'll ship, you know, most likely be here by Christmas, and it's still absolutely nothing. Mr. Smooth, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, did you guys manage to get this perfect order stuff yesterday? I don't know what's going on. This is the first time I've seen the new Mega Zygarde. What? It looks like a giant penis rocket. It looks dodgy as hell. I'll tell you what though, I do like the ETB promo. That Tyrant does look really nice. I'm a fan of that one, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Small set though. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. It is a small set, yeah. Making it the smallest English main set release in years. It's smaller than Phantasmal. Well, this set's gonna bomb. Oh. Well, I mean, to be honest, it sounds really weird, but we could do with some bad sets. You know, we can do with some cheap sets, so things can eventually start calming down and getting back to normal. And I'm here for it. This is what I've been hoping would happen. Don't get me wrong, it'd be amazing to just keep bringing out banger sets all the time. But the market, the demand, everything, things just need to calm down, you know, and chill, rather than just, yeah, not every set needs to be like an absolute banger all the time. And not every set needs to be Destined Rivals, right? And then they've also announced the Gem Pack Volume 4 in China as well. I mean, I don't think it's going to be as good as the other ones, but it's very, very nice though. I mean, the Ponyta artwork is very nice, but it's not Gengar, it's not a crazy Pikachu or a crazy Zard or anything like that, so I don't know. And then the other cards they've shown in the set, like Twilight Masquerade Eevee and stuff like that, it's fine. I think it's gonna be a relatively cheap box anyway, so yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's gonna be okay. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what else is gonna be coming out for this new set. I know we haven't even had Ascended Heroes yet. Ascended Heroes, in my opinion, it's going to be probably one of the best sets of the year. Yeah. So, mine wouldn't, the Zard might. Maybe. I mean, the Zard is Japanese, so maybe. Maybe. I mean, it has just naturally a higher chance. Naturally a higher chance. But I think if the Zard did get a 10, I mean, maybe it should come with an upcharge if it gets a 10. Let me have a look. I don't really know what the PSA 10 price of that one is. Let me just check. So, no. So even if it gets a 10, there'll be no upcharge. What about the Mewtwo? How much is a Mewtwo in a 10 nowadays? Obviously, everything's going down. Mewtwo. No, that didn't work. Can I change? No. There we go, right. I think the Mewtwo might not even get an upcharge if it gets a 10. No, it wouldn't. So neither, if any of them get a 10, there wouldn't be an upcharge. So I won't know until I get it, which is good, because sometimes, like when they ask to pay for an upcharge, they tell you what the card is and what the upcharge is for. So if any of them get a 10, there won't be an upcharge. So yeah, I mean that's kind of good in a way. Doesn't spoil it for me at least. At least it makes me more exciting. Yeah, blood sugar, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better now. Obviously, I was ill over Christmas and New Year, but yeah, I don't. I think I thought it was. I think it's COVID. If I was gonna have a guess, I'm gonna say COVID. Right, we're gonna jump across to the other screen. We do have a pre-order already in, so guys, make sure to get involved. Use the link in the chat in the description if you do want to jump in and get involved tonight. We still have top prizes available for the wheel, so keep spinning, baby. We've got a new playmat as well. We've got the Zardy Boy new playmat. I do like this. The one for the Mega Charizard UPC. I was like, you know what? We're due a new playmat. Let's get this bad boy out. Always like having new playmats. Always. Love it. Did we have a couple of cheap mess sets for a while now? Basically everything after. I think Mega Evo's good. I wouldn't call Mega Evo meh. Phantasmal, sure. Black and white, if you're not a fan of black and white, I agree. But Destin Rivals, I mean, look, we had Destin Rivals and Prismatic last year. We could do with a break, right? We could do with a break. You got Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes is massive. It's huge. I mean, literally in size of cards, but it's... I think it's got that Crown Zenith potential. That's what I think, anyway. I could be wrong. Most likely wrong, but you never know. Yeah. We're talking about the new set, Perfect Order. Yeah, we're talking about the new set. I think it's going to be shit. That's my 2 pence. I think it's going to be trash. So, thought it was the English Zard. No, the English Zard didn't get sent off. That just got sent to the... I can't remember who pulled it now, but that got sent out. Yeah. I mean, if that got a 10, then yeah, I mean, that would be an upcharge, yeah. Alright, Mr. Smooth is kicking things off. Guys, queue is open, store is open if you do want to jump in and get involved tonight. On Sunday... What can we do on Sunday? I've got an idea for Sunday. Originally it was meant to be Mega Dream, but as I was saying earlier, the price of that has gone through the roof. When I went to go and order some more, so I was like, yeah, screw that. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we've got one of the new bundles, so let's get it, baby. But yeah, so we've got the Mega Rivals bundle. So we've got 4 packs. We've got Journey, Mega Evo, Phantasmal, and a Destin Rivals. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll do Journey first. Mr. Smooth, let's get it, mate. Come on. So yeah, I don't think the new set's going to... That Perfect Order set, I think it's going to be pretty bad. That's my opinion. I think Ascended Heroes, it's going to be very... I think it's going to be very good. We've seen it with the power of Mega Dream. The fact they're staggering it as well. It's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a bit crazy. Especially for the first month. Between like the end of this month and February, end of February when the ETBs drop, we're going to be struggling for packs. I'll tell you that. You're going to see crazy pre-order prices for, well, for anything really. For any cards and that. It's just going to be, for the Gengar especially. Gengar, I think the Pikachu as well. Dragon. Oh, there's just so many good cards on my days. Look. She's back. She is back. We're currently at the moment, I'm in the process of putting together some new mystery packs. They'll be out in February, so. Come on, said a lady. Oh, nothing so far. Come on. Come on. Yeah. The SAR Zard from Phantasmal is great, but that's it. Yeah. I mean, I think we're kicking off this year with one good set and then one poor set. And then we'll see what happens after that. Come on my days, we didn't get anything. What is this? Mr. Smooth, if we don't get anything in this, I'm going to have to give you a goodie. Oh, I can't even open up the pack. Maybe we can get a Mewtwo in here. I want to see Cynthian's Garchomp or... Yeah, Cynthia's Garchomp. Or, but we pulled the Moltres a few times. Nidoking, maybe? Or the Ho-Oh, that'd be nice. Just something a bit different. Something a bit different. Come on, give us a hit. Ponyta. Rotom. Oh my days, we literally struck out. We literally struck out. Right, let me see what I can get here. Let's see what I got. Let's see what we can grab. Let's see how goody we can get. Yeah, English Star was OC. Yeah. Always is the way, innit? I'll throw you in my little favourite little boyo. Little Fido coming in. There we go. But guys, queue is open, store is open if you do want to jump in and get involved. Oh, strike out on those packs there. Brutal. 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 But yeah, I'm thinking for Ascended Heroes, what I'll probably do is I'll try and see if I get some packs at the end of the month. Try is going to be the key word there. But it might have to be until the ETBs drop, which is the end of Feb. But we'll see. We shall see. I mean, speaking to my local game store, they're not getting a lot of that, of the triple pack blisters anyway. Not really enough to go around. They're limiting it to one triple blister per person and 1 2-pack blister per person, or whatever they're doing. So yeah, I don't really know what they're doing there, but who knows. Yeah. You opened your first pack of Prismatic the other day and pulled the Glacier in a scar. Holy shit. Mate, that's a banger. That's the only one. I think that's the only one we've pulled on stream, I think, was the Glaceon. I don't think we've ever pulled anything else of the evolutions from Prismatic. But to be honest, saying that, we haven't really opened up that much Prismatic, especially for a long time. Mainly because it is tough, but then mate, that's a banger. Right, now where's my Sharpie? That's the question. You know when you tidy stuff and then you're like, holy shit, where is everything? That's basically what's happened. There we go. Guys, make sure to get involved. The link is in the chat or in the description. We do have Prismatic. We got the Wheel Spin. We do have a bunch of other sets available as well tonight. We've got a new bundle. Yeah, I mean, I would love for us to pull the UMBREON. Obviously, that would be wild. Or a God Pack. That'd be more crazy. But yeah, I think the Glaceon's the only one. I mean, they're still really expensive, right? Are they? I mean, I haven't looked in a long time. I would assume they're still pretty pricey. All of the Prismatic evolutions, I would assume. Yeah, I would say so. I think they're probably still expensive. My luck in Prismatic, I mean, I think I pulled an Ogerpon. I think that's about as exciting as it gets. Pretty much. Dominic, it's going good, mate. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Finally over my, well, I don't know what it is, COVID, cold, flu. I don't even know what the hell hit me. But it's finally out of my system. It took like over 2 weeks. It was rough. It was rough. But yeah, back to be able to record videos again. Because, mate, it was terrible. It was terrible. Roy, I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, something a little bit different. I thought, you know what? We talked through, be a little, you know, more like sit down, be an honest type video of what I go through and what I, not what I go through, but like what I buy, how I spend money, budgeting and stuff like that. I kind of feel like some things do get a little bit blown out of proportion, I think, or expectations are kind of blown out of proportion sometimes. I do get like over the years since I've been doing it, I've had multiple messages and emails from people going like, this hobby's not for me, even like the investing side of things, because they're like, I can't afford to buy like, you know, a case a month or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, who says you have to? Like, who, like, buy what you want, buy what you like, buy what you can afford. You don't have to spend shit ton of money to do anything. You know what I mean? Still have 2 Glaceons. I like it. Leafeon's my favourite, even though Sylveon's my favourite evolution. But out of all the artwork, Leafeon's my favourite. Yeah. Want to buy them? I mean, I don't even know how much they even are. I've got my next card show's not until February. End of Feb, I think. But I need to figure out what I'm going to take with me. I'm still waiting for my PSA submission, but apart from like singles and stuff, I'm trying to fill out the binders. So I've got I got one binder that's English, all like EX level, like V's EX level, like low stuff, cheap stuff. And then I have another binder which is full of non-English, like Japanese, Chinese and stuff, mainly Japanese, like loads of art rares and stuff. And then I have another one which is slightly higher value English, like maybe like under £20, and then all that stuff is like basically £20 are in the cases. But yeah, I just need more to fill out the binders. I just like bringing binders with me, and I think I'm going to start taking Magic with me as well, because they did insanely well when I took them. And how's it going, mate? Everything good? Staying pretty flat, are they? Yeah. I don't even know. Let's have a look. How much let's see what they are like here on eBay. Glaceon. No, I don't want a PSA 10 version. That's a bit that's a bit mad. 120 we got here. 120 or 125. That's a lot less than I thought, to be honest. Yeah, I do sound a lot better. Yeah, I am a lot better, mate. I am. Yeah, I can actually breathe. You know, some say that's important. Some say it's important. Yeah. But it's been good. It's like I've been able to actually make videos this week, which has been good and needed. So I managed to get a load of videos done for next week, and I've also managed to get some more gaming videos done as well. Yeah, got a nice little backlog building up, just slowly going through some single player games that I've always wanted to play and go through. So that's always fun. So I've just literally come near the end of finishing 2 games at the moment, which I've been enjoying quite a lot. One of my friends keeps telling me I need to play Expedition 33, like just constantly like, Jace, you need to play it, Jace, you need to play it. So that's on my playlist, as it was. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. 170-ish. Is that how much it is on Card Market? Damn. Damn. That's definitely a lot more. Let's have a look. Last sold, eBay. No, I don't want the normal Glaceon. So last, I mean, damn, that's a big difference. Last sold on eBay here was 112. 130. That's a graded one. 135. 125. Yeah, that's quite a difference. Still sorting through a bunch of cards, considering for grading. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, drop me a message, mate. Yeah, Mr. Smooth sent some over, some absolute bangers. So what I'll do is I will send, well, yours, his, and mine. We'll do them all separately, all individual ones. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go for like the cheap submission cost, and then if there's upcharges. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you're like in a rush to get them back. You know what I mean? Because otherwise it just ends up getting silly expensive. And we know what PSA's like. They're a bit naff. Yeah, I've also got to pick up. I've also got to send off some more. I try and do Ace each month, so I'm going to try and get some more Japanese cards. I'm only doing Japanese now. I need to get hold of some more Japanese, like SIRs and stuff, that I want to send off. So I probably want to pick up some stuff from like Mega Dream, but Mega Dream's gone quite pricey at the moment. I'm waiting for the price to go down, and then I'll pick some more up. I think what's happening is Mega Dream is going up because people know that they can't get hold of Ascended Heroes really until like the end of next month, March time. You know, people like, they just like, oh my god. So yeah, exactly. I'll just wait. Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends how many cards you're sending off, right? So if you send off, I don't know, 10, then you can end up saving like 150 quid or whatever. So yeah, it's a big difference. Jake, how's it going, mate? Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. Alright, Dominic's coming in. What are we going for? We're going for some Phantasmal and Prismatic. Oh, we're going on hard mode today. Alright, we've got Prismatic. And let me go and pick up the Phantasmal. Alright. Come on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Come on, Phantasmal. Right, we'll do Phantasmal first. Let's get it. And then yeah, what we do the last stream of the month, we'll obviously do the prizes for the wheel. And then yeah, we've still got obviously top prizes available. Yeah, boy. So come on. But nothing. Pounds to euros makes a difference as well. It's true, yeah. They're really similar, but it is, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I was gonna say, have you guys had much snow? We got yesterday. The weather was, I mean, it was absolutely windy and pissing it down, but no snow here at all. We were expecting it though. Like, you know, the way that they were going on about it. Oh, a nice little illustration rare. Yeah, the rate they were going on about it sounded like it was gonna be. I was gonna be in the Arctic this morning, but I woke up and it was just not even. It was not cold enough. I don't think really. So yeah. You've had blizzards, damn. Yeah, because didn't it? Was it Devon and Cornwall that got hit pretty bad? Because like my sister lives in Devon and she's had a fair bit. But yeah. I don't know why. I just always like the idea of having snow at Christmas, but it always ends up being like January or February. nowadays. Yeah, I kind of feel like we had quite a mild Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Mega Diancy. Yeah, we had amber warnings in Wales. The majority hit the west of the country. Right. Yeah, I think we had yellow warning, I think, here. Nothing too crazy. Today's been absolutely fine, to be honest. It's a bit, cold, but nothing really crazy. But yesterday was mad. I drove in this big ass, in the storm, the wind, the rain. I couldn't even see like more than 3 feet in front of me. Ooh, there we go. We got a full up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these full up, like trainer cards, as in like accessories rather than. I guess it's no different to them used to be in the gold card, right? Yeah. Right, last pack of Phantasmal, and then we got Prismatic. Queue is open, store is open, guys, if anybody does want to jump in. So we've got a stream on Sunday, and then next week... That's a cool artwork. Looks like Godzilla over here. Next week, there will be 3 streams. It'll be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday next week. Dugong. And a Suicune, baby. Alright, Prismatic, we're playing the game hard mode. I do have 151 coming. It's meant to be here for this weekend, but there's been delays in shipping. It'll be here next week. So we'll have some English 151 available for people. And yeah. And probably some Surging Sparks. There's been a restock of Surgeons, so I've managed to pick some up. So we'll have some Surging Sporks as well. Come on. This says Savage. Full art trainer though. Yeah. Seems to be a lot of Surging Spark booster boxes hitting the market at 180 Paradox 170. Yeah. There's been Surging, Paradox and Journey together that I've seen. So yeah. Hey. Pokemon are churning them out. And they're doing stuff in 2024, you know, with Surgeon, which I'm quite surprised at. What is going on my camera? Damn. Houndoom is absolutely losing its mind. I think it's like trying to focus on the cars behind, but it looks a bit at the background. Alright. Yeah, man. There we go. It's like trying to focus on the cards behind. Last pack, come on. Donut. Can we actually find something other, or just something? Oh. Oh well, we got a full art trainer though. We'll take that from Prismatic. We didn't actually get a Pokeball though. We did get a full art. We did get a full art trainer. So there we go. We got a nice little lineup there. Full art, EX, and an illustration round. That's not bad. Not bad, especially with you know, with Prismatic Traumatic Evolutions. It is like Evolving Skies. It's just savage, right? It is savage. Yeah, I didn't expect. Yeah, literally. Have I managed to say the? No, the cosmic. I still got the cosmic box. I've had a few people proper lowball me, which is a bit, well, to be expected, to be honest. But no, I still got it. Still got it. I mean, I've had people at card shows try and trade me a whole bunch of like ace slabs and stuff for it, and I'm like, hell no. I had one guy who offered me 70% of market value for it, and I was like, "What, you smoking?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let me just knock off nearly $1,000's worth off of this box." I was like, "No." Yeah. So exactly. So I'm not budgeting on the price because I know that it will. I know that it will probably go up and be more expensive than what I've got it up for. But because there's not really that much, like obviously there's not many sold because they're not, you know, it's not like there's an abundance of them. It's a bit weird, yeah. It's a bit weird on the pricing. Well, there's some people that I talk to and they only take their pricing from, I don't know why they do, but they take their pricing from collector. And then for certain things, and then others would be like, no, normally I don't. I tend to look at eBay last sold. But I had one guy who was like, I'm interested in it, and I was like, okay. And they offered me, I don't know, like 2.4 or whatever it was. It was like 600 under my asking price, and then I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, the most recently sold. I'm coming off of like most recent sold through collector. I was like, all right. And then literally like, I was thinking about it, and then 2 days later, another one sold, but another one sold for like, it was something like close to $3,000, pretty much. And I was like, here's the most recently sold. It's actually changed, actually now gone up. And then he was just like, oh, well, I don't take it from collector. And I'm like, well, you've literally just, this is literally what you just said. Like, literally just read your last message. Some people are funny. They are quite funny. Same with the Burning Shadows. I had one person ask about the Burning Shadows. I dropped the price of it because the price did go down. And then someone's like, oh, you know, would you do 700? Because I had it up for 800, I think. Or 850. I had it up for 850. And someone's like, would you do 700? And I was like, what's the last sold? And they were like, oh, 780. So I'm like, no. I was like, I could do it for 800. I'll knock off, you know. And they were like, oh, no, I'm looking for 700. And then the most recent sold one went for 820. And then I was literally, and then they messaged me going, would you still do it for 700? And I'm like, no, it's now, recently sold was 820. And they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Like, with those big boxes, I'm in no, like, rush, no hurry to sell them, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. I've sold other stuff, like a load of other stuff, loads of Sword and Shield stuff already. But yeah, I've just not bothered with that one. I am going to put my UMBREON up for sale, though. That one is going. That one is going. I'm moving away from slabs for the time being. So that one's going to be sold off. So, I didn't realise how expensive it was. Like, I checked eBay last sold and I was like, damn. I think it's like 2.5 in a PSA 10. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a bit mad, to be honest. It's a bit it's a bit expensive. Yeah, last sold you got 2.4, 2.550. These are all ace. I don't really care about ace. 2.4, 2.450, 2.5, 2.55. So yeah, you know. So yeah, a lot. Yeah. Offer me a PSA 11 worthy. Yeah. Literally. That'd be worth a bomb right now. That'd be worth like crazy money. That'd be worth crazy money. Mr. Mime. PSA 11 Mr. Mime. But yeah, at the moment, honestly, it's yeah, about 2.5k. I'm like, I'm gonna part ways with it. I've had it in my collection for coming up 5 years, like 4.5 years, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to just bin it off and use that money to buy some more. Probably buy some more booster boxes. So, I know it's. I just rookie mistake not picking that up. That was like the deal of the century. That was literally the deal of the century. Bargain right there. Absolute bargain. Yeah, literally. My signature's terrible as well. How about this? This will make you laugh. I had someone sent me an email last week. Was it last week? No, beginning of this week. It was on Monday. And they asked me, am I invested in anything in One Piece? I've got no idea. I don't know anything about One Piece. Whether it be the game, show, I know nothing. Like, literally, just oblivious. No idea. No clue. And I was like, no, I haven't bought anything. I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know what, like, I'm not interested in buying it. And this person, I swear, it's one of the most, I would say, probably one of the most abusive emails / messages I have ever received since doing this channel. It was absurd. It was crazy. So yeah, I was like, just because I just didn't know anything about it. Yeah, I'm like, chill. I'm like, chill. But I was like, my bad. How do you not know? Like, you should be buying anyway. It's going off right now. And I'm like, cool. That's nice. Yeah. Did I go to the unit for the Misty? I did, yes. It is... I looked at it. Questionable to get a 10. I would say most likely a 9. If you got a grade at PSA. It definitely didn't look as clean as the Mewtwo. Let's put it that way. It is wild out there, yeah, literally. Literally. Ray, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Looking forward to what this year has to offer. And hopefully, I think things are getting slightly better with Pokemon. Like I said yesterday with the new set drop-in and the availability, it felt like there was a ton of it. Especially here in the UK available. So, that makes me have high hopes. That makes me excited. Which is great. That's exactly what I want to happen. So yeah. But I've got some... Well, the unit's going soon anyway. The unit is disappearing. And I'm waiting until the Japanese prices calm down a little bit. So I'm going to be ordering some more probably next month. And go from there. I'm hoping to get some... Well, I'm hoping at some point this year I should be getting some distro access. That'd be great. But who knows? Yeah. One of the shops to go to all the time. What's the big amount of respect for? They dropped cash from 70 down to 55. Trade was 85.90 and now it's 65.70. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. I mean, cash. Cash always do 70, and then yeah, trade 80. But that's wild. 55 cash, And then 65 per trade. That does take the piss. That does take the piss. Especially right now. Now's a great time to pick up stuff. Like, now's a really good time to pick up singles. Yeah. I mean, I've set the buy list on the store that it's 80% trade. Like, you get 80%. You get, obviously, get the set points over. But also, like, those points can be used. Like, they also contribute to, like, trying to rank up as well to the higher tiers on the loyalty program as well. But yeah, that is crazy. Do I like the promos in the Charizard UPC? Yeah, I think they're great. As in, like, you talking about the mega one? I mean, I think they're okay. I like the Charizard's okay. I think the Enquiries is nice, but it's really goddamn random. Like, why the hell is it even in there? But yeah, it is. It's not bad. The promos I had in there are definitely not gradable. I looked at them, unlike when I tried to grade a crap ton of the old Charizard promos from the original UPC. When I opened this one, looked at the promos, and literally I was like, there's no way. So they've just been added to my card show inventory, basically, for my next show in February. So, but yeah. But yeah, I think it's a great product though. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a good price still, if you can find some Mega Charizard UPCs. Yeah, you got Ace 10 Zard and the PSA 10 Orco. Nice. Yeah, in Ace label. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, really, really nice. All from UPC, mate. That's where it's at. Yeah, sometimes with the UPCs or promos in general, it's like roll of the dice. It's like, what the hell do I get? But I graded like 18 sets or whatever it's been, close to 18, 15 sets I think, of the original Charizard UPC promos and didn't get a single 10. Not a single PSA 10. Savage. Absolute savage. Absolute savage. So I was pre-OC though, that's why I said Ace. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, yeah. Yeah. He had a list of all the sealed and asked what they would buy for. I had a rough number around 2.5k market and they offered 1,300, which was about 55. The sealed? Oh, I thought you were trying to sell them like singles. 55 for sealed? That's mad. Holy shit. Depending on what the sealed is, like if it's like booster boxes, for example, at card shows, I was offering 90% cash. Yeah, depending on what it is. If it's like collection boxes or like tins and stuff, then 80%. But that's crazy. Yeah. Booster boxes. Oh mate, you must just sell them on eBay. Do you know what I mean? You must just sell them on eBay. That's where I sold most of mine. Most of mine have been sold for eBay. Yeah. I do get a lot of people try and, you know, fire off a crappy offer, but yeah. They do try, bless them. They do. Yeah, they do try. Right, guys, I'll give you guys 10 more minutes for last chance on orders if anybody does want to jump in tonight. We do have the wheel spin as well. If anyone wants to try and take down a top prize, we've still got some left available. So yeah, absolutely. And then We are back on Sunday, of course, Super Sunday. And then next week, I should, like I said, I should get some English 151 in, and some Surgeon Sparks coming in as well next week, which will be pretty good. Ascended Heroes, who knows what's going on with that. And then same with Mega Dream. It's mega expensive. So, yeah, I wonder if they lost a shit ton of money with the market dropping across those couple of months. Maybe. I mean, October was the peak, right? The end of October was where it peaked. And then November and December, most stuff dropped like 30%. So it depends where they bought that at. If they bought a load of stuff in October at that peak, that's tough. You know what I mean? That's super tough. I mean, there are some cards which I purchased at card shows in October, which ended up being less than, like, and not, yeah, probably some of them I would say end up being less than what I paid for them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But they sold. They you know, they got moved. That's the thing with singles. Singles can be, sometimes they can't recover singles, whereas sealed is sweet. It bounces back. It's already bouncing back. Sealed is already bouncing back. Graded cards and singles are still struggling, but yeah, sealed's doing beautiful. Yeah. How would I tier these long term? 151 Destin Mega Evo. I think 151 is a generational great set. So I think 151 is probably going to be number 1. Then Destin Rivals, then Mega Evo. I think, like, Destin Rivals is a really good set, especially for a booster box set. But 151 is just on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I mean, you just see how many packs that just get ripped of 151 and people just, like, foaming at the mouth to open up 151. And then, like, Mega Evo's solid. Like, Mega Evo is just a good set. But I would say 151 and then Destin Rivals. If 151 had a booster box, it would be Evolving Skies. Like, that shit would be well expensive. Yeah. There was the show last month on the 14th. 60 cash, 70 trade. That's still terrible. Like, me and Mike do the same. Like, we do 70, 80 most of the time. Yeah. But then I'm, like, super strict. Like, at the moment, I'm just avoiding slabs. But, and then on top of that, if it's singles, I go for, like, mega, like, super ultra modern stuff, right? So, like, basically Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, Mega Evo sets, and that's it. Like, I don't go anything older. I've had people come up and they're like, oh, you know, here's all my XY stuff, or here's my, I don't know, old vintage stuff. And I'm like, there are people that would love it, but not me. So, yeah, that's why I didn't do any selling and trading to them like I normally. Get everything to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, there you go. That is crazy, though. Maybe they are struggling. Maybe, like you say, like they just, I don't know. Like, I mean, to be fair, my local store near me, they're currently not buying anything or trading anything for Pokemon. I don't know why. But I don't know. Maybe because they think the market's a bit too unstable and they just don't want to risk picking up a load of stuff. But I'm just there like, I need inventory, like, especially for the card shows. Like, I'm looking at picking up a whole bunch of more, like, Japanese art rares and Japanese SIRs as quick as possible for the next few card shows. So, because they sell incredibly well. What's my opinions on Perfect Order? Got 2 Pokemon and ETBs, but seems like a bit of an odd set. Haven't seen much about it. I literally just read, tonight on the stream, the fact that it's like apparently the smallest set ever in English. I think it's going to be a dud. That's probably why it's set on the Pokemon Center website. bloody ages. At two per order, which is crazy compared to Phantasmal, where Phantasmal was 2 per order and they sold out insanely quick. This sat for hours, 4 hours, I think, maybe even more, 5 hours. Did speak to one of those behind the counter in the store, and he was tight-lipped about it. Interesting. Yeah, maybe they're cracking. Maybe they, like I said, they're cracking down on shit. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But like I say, if anyone's got any like cards that they want to get rid of, for example, then and they want cash, then just drop me a message and we'll sort it out. Surgeon or Twilight? I prefer Surgeon. I think Surgeon will be better than Twilight, but hey, look, I mean, we just had a restock of Surgeon. Maybe, and that's, you know, obviously we'll drop the price a bit, slow things down a bit. I think time will tell, like, what's going to be, like, more powerful, right? In the long run. Is it going to be Greninja, or is it going to be the Pikachu? The rest of the Twilight Masquerade, I mean, you got the Eevee, which is great, but the rest is kind of bad, right? Whereas Surgeon has quite a few good stuff going for it, so I don't know. I personally prefer Surgeon. Yeah. Do I still at card shows? Yes. Yeah, last year I went to 5, I think, in total. This year already, I've booked 10 already. So my next one, my first one this year is going to be in Bristol in February. Yeah, I'm going to try and go to as much as I can physically go to this year. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Probably have a bunch. I can tell. Oh, yeah, let me know, mate. Just, yeah. Am I doing the March show with Mike? No, I haven't got any shows in March. I did say to him, like, if there's any shows he goes to, let me know. I'll check my calendar, and then if he can book an extra table, and then I'll be just next to him like we did in the past. But he hasn't got back to me. He hasn't come on with me or anything yet, which is a bit of a bummer. Am I going to London Card Show? No, unfortunately, I completely forgot that the tickets went live, and I just, by the time I joined the queue, it was over. Otherwise, I would have. And I can't go to the one in April, which is the XL, because if I did, I would get bollocked, basically. It's literally the weekend before my wedding, so no. Definitely can't do that. Yeah. Next Cardiff. When is the next Cardiff show? Am I going to that one? Did I book a Cardiff one? I need to check. The last one I went to in December was really good. Really good. Best card, most successful card show. One of the most successful card shows I ever did. Really good, yeah. I'll have a look. I haven't got it at the moment. 8th of March. Can't do it. That'd be why I didn't book it. Can't do it. That's my stag do weekend. No, that'll be why. I probably did see it, and that's why I didn't book it. Southwest Card Fest is across Saturday, Sunday this year. I'll have a look. Which set do I have most of? Now probably Prismatic. Probably Prismatic. It was Fusion Strike, and then I sold a crap ton. I sold 20 boxes, but now it's probably Prismatic. But yeah, I just kept picking up Fusion Strike boxes when they kept being available on the Pokemon Center website. when they were selling it in the US and they were like, what, retail 140 or whatever it was on Pokemon Center, I just every week I was just like, yep, buy another one, yep, buy another one, yep, buy another one, until they went out. Yeah. I felt like I think like it was a good purchase just because what the price was over in the US, and I was like, damn. I remember like doing the videos, telling everyone, go and buy Fusion Strike at the Pokemon Center website. If you're here in the UK and you don't have it yet, or you do want to get some more, get some. So yeah, I don't like the sets, but that's why I sold them. And I need the money as well, so. But yeah. Do I rip a lot? Not as much as I did. I used to. Like when I came back to the hobby, I used to open up a lot. But I would say ever since Crown Zenith. Oh no, actually I opened up a lot of Palladium Fates, but Crown Zenith was probably the last time I really opened up a lot. And then singles, I just buy singles from people at shows. And that's pretty much it. Maybe I might get a good deal on whatnot or something, but most of the time I just pick up singles from people from shows. So like people come to, when I'm vending, people come up and they'll trade or sell their singles. So yeah. My luck at ripping packs is terrible, so that's why I don't do it myself. It's really weird. On the streams, we get some crazy ass pulls. When I open up for other people, Mr. Hot Hands. But I open up my own, I might as well just not even bother. Yeah, I just don't even bother. Alright, let me double check to see if there's any more orders for tonight. If not, we will leave it there. No, cool. Right, we'll leave it there for tonight. Let me jump across. We've got some nice little pulls tonight. Nothing super duper crazy, but some nice goodies. Like I said, we're gonna be back on Sunday, as well. I will probably put up. I think see what I do. I'll put up a new bundle. I think maybe we'll see. It's the year for Sword and Shield era. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've already got rid of, well, not all of my Fusion Strike, but I got a big fat chunk of my Fusion Strike. Yeah. The set, I'll tell you what, out of the Sword and Shield, there's two sets of mine up. One is Brilliant Stars, because I really like Brilliant Stars, always have done. And it sounds really weird, but I probably would go with Silver Tempest. Yeah, Silver Tempest probably. But they're really expensive now. Like, if I was going to pick them up, it would be like a box once a blue moon. It's just so expensive. Like, I'm pretty much treating them like I did when I was buying Sun and Moon back in the day. Now, because they're the same price point as what Sun and Moon was when I was buying Sun and Moon sets. So yeah, not a huge amount. I'm looking at just picking up a lot of Scarlet and Violet, because I think once Scarlet and Violet's been and done, like out and not coming anymore, I think some of them are just going to go absolutely ridiculous. Because Scarlet and Violet era is better than Sword and Shield. I loved Sword and Shield, but Scarlet and Violet is better. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Mega Evo does, because like Mega Evo, the first set was fine, was, you know, good. But Phantasmal, I mean, the Zod's amazing, but the rest of the set's just shit. Set Heroes, I think is going to be an absolute bonkers set. And then Perfect Order, this new one's coming out, I think it's going to be terrible. So it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Who knows? Who knows? Right, we'll leave it there for tonight, guys. There is a video dropping for you guys tomorrow. I can't remember what it is, but there's a video dropping for you guys tomorrow. We are going to be back on Sunday for some more goodies. And yeah, so hope you guys all have a great weekend. Thank you everyone who jumped in tonight as well. As always, I will catch you all on Sunday and in the next one. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace.